afternoon. It's a wonderful day to celebrate women and girls. My name is Margot Heffernan, and I am the board vice president at Women's Liberation Front, a radical feminist organization that protects and promotes the rights of women and girls. Today we are fighting for our rights in the sports arena, where gender ideology is writ large, where masks are off and the most egregious outcome of the bizarre creed has been exposed in the raw. A place where boys become girls and men morph freely into women with a slip of the chin, a penciled brow, or a one-piece racer donned. And then a few small words are formed. I am a woman, and that cements the deal. Female athletes at every level have been censored, injured, pushed off podiums and playing fields, forced to allow men in their intimate spaces. But eras come and go. Some years stand up in memory. Will 2026 be that year of triumph for women and girls? Will this case before us now determine the trajectory of women going forward? Will our achievements fade in memory? Will all the years that came before us turn to fiction, stories from a magnificent past where our mothers and grandmothers and heroines lived once but no more? Will we live to hear our descendants say, just what was it that happened to us once? What was it that we left behind? No. And I know something, and you do too, right from the gut, and it's this. This script will not live on, not in our time and not in theirs. Truth is what we are living. The truth we are living through is another form of jacked up misogyny, retrofit for a new era, an era where we are subsumed by another kind of woman, one spun and branded by a special category of man who demands an iteration of womanhood in his own image. Oh, but we will not stand down. In this world where tides are turned and corrections are made, our strength is the engine of change. When we form like-minded coalitions to resist the gender Borg, we win. WOLF has joined arms, WOLF, Women's Liberation Front, remember, has joined arms with those who abide by the material reality of sex. WOLF works to dismantle gender ideology, a system that upholds the stigmata of the patriarchy that deeply injures women and girls. This case is a clarion call to all of us. Little and BPJ will determine whether women's sports remain sovereign. And WOLF's amicus briefs filed in both cases for us are on what most of the courts and media ignore. Males who demand access to women's spaces do so in an attempt to intimidate, harass, and sexually threaten us. We know this from the testimony of women imprisoned with males against their will. We know this from the real world. Truth that, one that must be told. And it is that truth that WOLF illuminates through our briefs, political education, and policy advocacy. Allowing men to inhabit women's spaces based on sentience or a knowing soul dismantles any logical thought. It is a twisted logic that should be transparent to all. No man is a woman, and it is not regressive to deny his transgendered soul access to our female spaces. Not in any sphere. Simply put, womanhood is not negotiable. That my friends, is a platform from which we will never stand down. Thank you.